Hello everyone, welcome to the next session on lookup filters. So today we'll be talking about what are lookup filters, types of lookup filters, and points to be considered while creating lookup filters, and lastly the limitations of lookup filters. So, talk about what are lookup filters. So, lookup filters limit the record availability for a lookup. So, basically, for example, you have an account and you have an opportunity, right? And suppose you have a SLA field on opportunity, which says gold, silver, bronze, something like that, right? And on an account also, you have a similar kind of a field. Now, you want that on opportunity, we can only tag those accounts where the SLAs match, right? So in this case, lookup filter is a great option. You can go ahead with it. You can just open the lookup of our account on opportunity, and you'll get a section of how to add a lookup filter. I'll also demonstrate that with you after we complete this deck. So just bear with me. Now, there are two types of lookup filters. One is required and one is not required. So again, as the name suggests, required lookup filters are the ones wherein you cannot select any other data point except for the data validated and matching by the lookup filter. For example, if you added a lookup filter that opportunities SLA should match the account's SLA tag to that lookup, right? So you cannot tag any account where the SLA is not matching. That is the case of a required lookup filter. Now, not required, what happens is when you search, right, it does not show you the ones which are not matching the filter criteria, but you can clear the search and then you're able to see also. There's no restriction as such, but it kind of restricts the view at first, and then you can even view it. Talking about points to be considered, for considering the lookup filter. So very important, lookup filters are case sensitive. So make sure, and if you're adding the value directly, they are case sensitive, right? And if the field criteria includes a master data relationship, lookup filters don't work. Please make sure you follow that. And if the value of the controlling field invalidates the value of the dependent master data relationship field, Salesforce does not give an error and it will never work, right? So make sure the values are matching and stuff like that. Now, talking about limitations and why when not to use a lookup filter and what other things to be considered while using lookup filter. So lookup filters aren't available for external lookup relationship objects. So if you're using an external lookup or external object, you cannot use a lookup filter there. Then you cannot delete fields which are being referenced by a lookup filter. So for take an example, that this SLA field on account I was talking about is being used in a lookup filter, so you cannot delete it. You will have to remove it from the lookup filter first and then delete it. Then secondly, you cannot change the field type being referenced in an active lookup filter. So you can inactivate the lookup filter, you can remove it, whatever you do, but if the lookup filter is active, you cannot change the data type of that field. So these are the few things you should keep in mind while creating the lookup filters. Now I will be logging into my dev org, and we'll dive into the demo here.
Hello everyone. So I've logged into my DevOps and talking about lookup filters. So I'll just take up a scenario wherein in case the opportunity SLA is suppose gold, right? And on account, let me show you. So Kizzy Consulting is an account, right? And on account also we have a field called SLA. And on account the values are gold, silver, platinum, and bronze. Likewise, if I go to the opportunity, it also has a similar field called SLA with the similar values. Now, the requirement is that we can only tag that particular account on an opportunity where the SLA is equal to the same as of opportunity. So, for example, the SLA of opportunity is gold, so the account being tagged here should also be gold. Now, how to achieve this, right? So, we'll create a lookup filter on the account name field or opportunity. So, please remember the lookup a filter can be added to master detail or lookup or a hierarchical any kind of a relationship. Let us go to the setup field and relationships, as you all know, right? Going to account name and hitting edit. Here it will go click on show filter settings, and we'll simply go here and select the field opportunity SLA operator equals to. Now we have two options here. One is value and one is field. As of now, we want to compare it to a field of an account, right? But we can also compare it to a value and hard code the value here, or maybe select it from here if you do that, right? Something like this. This is not required for us for now, so we'll park it as field, and then it will give us a pop-up. We'll go to account, we'll scroll down and select SLA. That's good. The condition is done. Now we have two types of filter types here. One is required. So required means that, whenever this filter is met, that will only work, else it will give an error. Okay, and this is the error. You can mention what you want to display. Second is optional. So optional means at first it will only display the accounts matching this criteria, but you can, there'll be a clear all or show all button. You can also select all, so that will also work. And then you have enable this filter button. If you want to disable it, you can simply uncheck it. It will be disabled. Okay, so I'll hit save. Let's go to the opportunity and try it out. Let me refresh once. Sorry, this is an account. Let me refresh here. Right. Let me go to the account. See, I'm able to select Kizzy Consulting. I'm able to save it. Right. Now let's see if it gives an error in case, we select some other account. Firstly, it will not allow us to select another account. Let's try creating an account. Let's select enterprise, then put it as any name. What do you want to call it? Say track. Okay. Mark it as active, then SLA as silver, right? Just to test it out. And let me go down to 3, 4. Let me hit save. Account is created, it's tagged here. But SLA here is gold. We tagged silver, so it should throw an error, right? So error value does not exist or does not match the filter criteria. This error is similar to the one mentioned here, right? So if you see here, this is the same error mentioned here. So you can change the error as per your need, and this should work. Now, if we go ahead and change the SLA on account, let me go ahead and do that. Let me say it's silver, right? And let me go back to the opportunity. Hit save, right? And let me remove Kizzy Consulting from here right now. You see, it won't let me display Kizzy Consulting. Even if you click on show all results, it won't allow that. So this is how lookup filters work. Great tool. We have used it extensively in our projects, helping filter out that users do not take up wrong data sets, and it adds a lot of value in terms of data validation and other things. So it is a great tool. Use it wisely, and it will give you great results, and customers will be happy.